Morning. Welcome to our floating RV. Kate and I spent a lot of time on this. We've got a lovely little fishing dinghy on the back. And I've lived in the Whitsundays and fished the Whitsundays for 40 years. Long time. Used to the full head of black hair when it started. So many of the videos you see on YouTube are about entertainment. But don't really tell you where and how. We're going to tell you where and how. We want people to come to the Whitsundays, to tow their tinnies or tow their boats, enjoy this magnificent part of the world as much as we do, or a whale jumping in the background as we're driving along. Wow. And just get to see what it is Kate and I do. Beautiful places, hidden places, a little bit off the normal tourist maps. And places in the Whitsundays which fish and crab and snorkel, and I can't believe there is at least 10 whales jumping behind us at the moment. They are everywhere. Look at them go! You can see them back in the distance towards that island all about.
Yeah, they're right out.
Beautiful place. You can see our kitty hanging off the back, and enjoy what we bring you over the next year or so, as we showcase the best fishing spots in the Whitsundays, tell you where, how, why, what tides, so you get to enjoy the Whitsundays as much as we do. And so today we're going to Whitehaven Beach and Whitehaven Bay, but to that amazing inlet called Hill Inlet. You'll see that in all the photos of Whitehaven, this shallow, sandy inlet with twisting little channels. We can sneak in there at high tide. The fishing and the crabbing in there are amazing. It's only private boats that are allowed in there where we go. We can take this up there, which is just on 50 feet, draws about 1.2 metres. So you can carefully get in there. There's a couple of lovely deep anchorages up inside the Hill Inlet. Great place, great fishing, amazing crabbing at certain times of the year, mainly through winter. And we're going to show you the best of Hill Inlet in our first video. So the top of Hill Inlet, we're up just about as far as we can get, and this time of the year when there's been no rain, winter time, the crabs are typically in the top end of the system, so you get as far as you can get with the tide that's available. We've got winter time tide, so smaller tide through the day, bigger tide at night time, so there'll be more run tonight. We're just creeping up here on a kind of half up tide, getting as far up as we can. Put some pots in. We'll see what the night brings. But a beautiful place. A bit of cloud, we had blue skies this morning, there's a bit of rain coming, but still not too bad for the middle of winter. It's been quite hot, the rain's a bit of a blessed relief. If we get a little sprinkle, probably like 3 inches, we'll bugger the crab up.
Little pot. Water's lovely and clear.
This one hasn't.
I've got some cracking crabs in here.
Yeah, this is a great little spot, this one. Last pot.
Last pot so we can have a crab omelette without the eggs.
Without the eggs, yeah. I promise you crab omelette. I'll deliver the crabs, you're supposed to deliver the eggs.
Oh, me.
When you're walking around the mangroves and doing a rising tide, you get my crabs. There's lunch. Crab sandwiches. What's that? Who needs crab pots? We just go around and pick them up. Woohoo!
Bit of bird life. What you got, Kev?
And a bit of afternoon tea. Afternoon salt and pepper squid while we sit and enjoy magnificent Hill Inlet. Beautiful.
Sunset. Start off to check the crab pots, Kev.
Yep, early start. We've got to pick up friends off Hamilton Island this morning, so very frustrating morning. Before daylight we had barramundi all around the boat and couldn't get him to eat anything. But nonetheless, the tide's pouring in and we're off to see how the pots are going. Coming to the first pot of the morning. Usually a little bit of a honey hole this one, but don't have enormous hopes. Most of the crabs are at the upper end of the system. This one's fairly down the front. But
it's the right time of year at least.
Yeah, it is the right time of the year.
Last few times we've been here.
Last couple of times in Hill Inlet we haven't got a crab because it's just the wrong time of the year. Back out.
It's feeling heavy.
Oh yeah, crabs in that.
What do we got?
1, 2, 3.
3 crabs to start with, Kevy.
That's a bad start, isn't it? One little fella.
Worth getting up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, worth getting up at 5 o'clock. We're only in here for the day, so let's clean the pots out after this.
new pots, BCF type pots. Thought they looked pretty groovy, and they're obviously crab. So one winger, he's a clearly legal buck, nice and full. You do get a lot of one-clawed crabs in Hill Inlet. They're pretty tough white here somehow.
So he's heavy enough?
Oh, he's full of good. Yeah, beautiful crab.
So Kev, what are the things you look for, being someone who's cooked and sold and bought so many?
Colour and that claw worn down. That means it's been eating a lot, but he's just nice and hard. He's nice and full, really hard shelled.
Because sometimes they can feel a bit empty, can't they? Spongy.
These all three of these. One of these is on the side.
Well, there's only 6 of us for lunch, so we don't need too many. Oh no, there's 8 of us for lunch.
Crab.
Oh, nice one.
Happy. And the last one.
It's going home to Mama. Just say it's a bit undersized. Look how clear the water is there. Off he goes. That's another.
Mind you, it's a very bad start, because normally if you get something in the first pot, you don't get anything else. So we'll see what happens. But not a bad start. That's good.
Last when we were up here in January after the big rain, all of these pots got smashed up here, didn't they? So we've had this time last year we got a couple of goodies up here, really big fellas. There's always a lot of sticks.
We're a long way up Hill Inlet here.
There's a lot of sticks and leaves in them up here. It's very heavy, so I think it's full of crap again as well, which happens up here because the tide goes right
Reach
out.
out and grab the pots and put too much around the rope, mate. Grab the pot. I can see crabs.
Oh,
I can see
yeah,
crabs.
1, 2, 3. Far out, they're heavy ones, Kev.
They're good crabs. Four
biggies.
big bucks.
Jeez.
4 big bucks.
It's the time of year for crabs.
It is the time of year for crabs. It's 4 big keepers. Wow. Righto, I'll cut this. As for rusty bucks. 1, 2.
Can't focus on how big they are, love.
These aren't monster crabs. They're just 6.5 inches across. Just nice crabs. But
Good
full as.
claws.
Oh, full as.
And there's still a bit of bait left. If we didn't have to go home, we could whack them in again.
I think we're going to be bagged out. We'll be doing a bit of upgrading and throw some crabs back, actually, because we'll have too many. But that's not a bad position to be in when we've picked up our 3rd pot of the morning. We've got
And they're all males again.
all males, always all males. Well, nearly always all males up here.
Yeah, we've only ever had, we had a
The odd female.
couple of little jennies down the other side gully.
There's something about this system. Oops, we've got an escapade.
Don't lose a toe. I'm just still wedging the boat with my foot on a stick so we don't move into the mangroves. So that's another bit of a chaotic thing that often happens when you're crabbing. You're so busy on the crabs that you run into things like trees.
Well, I've got to say the new pots are work.
New pots are working.
I'm not sponsored by BCF, but they are BCF pots. And I just like the design simplicity of these. I so dislike those bits of round tubing. These have got this twisty little metal doodah, and they fold down flat. They don't catch on everything. They weren't cheap pots by any means, but you got to say, they crab.
They've paid us back already.
You got to say they crab here. What, 60 or 70 bucks a crab? We're already paid back.
We're already.
Righto.
And
3 pots, 7 big bucks.
And you do want your pots to hang, to fold up easy, don't you, Kev?
Yeah, fold up and get out of the way.
Because
nothing worse than tripping over and getting caught in things.
Got a pretty sunrise behind us.
And that back in the distance is the bridge over Hill Inlet for the Great Whitsunday Island Walk. So yeah, really high tide, you can't get under that bridge.
And if you haven't got a boat, do the walk. Magnificent.
We are a long way up.
There it is, straight in front of us. you're going to pull this one up, love? Okay, Kevy's...
I had a crocodile that chomp on the float. Look,
Jeez.
there's a croc up here.
Oh, we might... Is that it? Is it?
Yeah, that's a crocodile. That's
Really?
Absolutely. Nothing
Okay,
pure.
well, we were just saying last night it would be nice to see a little crocodile hiding up here. I'm just going to grab onto this tree. Now, Kev's had performance anxiety because I keep getting all the crabs, and he's pulled up an empty pot.
Pulled up an empty. Interesting, this is the only one that had, I've been using mackerel tuna for bait. This one had a jobfish head in it.
There you go.
Green jobby.
They don't like the jobbies.
And not a crab. But there's nothing surer than a little crocodile.
Now that is interesting
Has
fact.
jumped on that pot.
So
I'll show you the float in a second, and it's really obvious.
Why would a crocodile...
I've had it happen in the river.
Up at the Prossie River?
Often, but never here.
Why would they chomp on the
It's just
float?
floating on the surface. I don't know what it is.
Think it might be a little pelican or something?
But that is that's a little crocodile bite. You can see his teeth. He's really give that a good.
So he'd only be a metre or so
Just a
with
little
that
fella.
jawline. He's
Yeah,
not big.
But look, tooth. Boom.
Okay.
So his bite line's only that big. So it's only a small one.
Goodness.
Years ago there was a croc in here. Years and years, like going back 40 years ago. A big one. Rumour has it actually grabbed someone. But that's the first evidence I've ever seen of a croc in Hill Inlet, and it's absolutely a croc smack that float, a brand new float.
Yep.
Anyway, off we go.
Yeah, because barracuda doesn't bite like that.
Nothing else to feed on the float.
Alrighty. Only a couple more to go.
Where do you go?
Ah, these are the best days. Riding this boat like Schumacher. Like in the corners, skidding wide.
Okay, coming up to another little part of this system. I'm using these little super cheapy square pots up in here. I'm a huge fan of these pots for crabbing quickly. They don't last very long. Big crab will smash his way out of it, but they do catch crabs, I think, just about better than anything I've ever used.
Are you going to spin back that way and pull it in on this side?
No, coming on this side.
Pull it on
That's
that
it.
side. Not so heavy.
Oh, hang on, I've got to spin back. Yeah.
Spin back.
I will.
They're not
Yeah, the
so
pots aren't as heavy.
Oh, you tied this
Come on,
one?
yep, pull up.
What have we got here? Nothing.
Looking like she's empty. No,
Oh,
two
no,
crabs.
two.
There you go. Swing her in.
Oh, they're two nice ones.
Two
Yes.
nice big bucks.
Sorry, I got the luck of the Irish today, Kevin.
It's all right.
Okay, keep
turn
the
that
rope
off.
under control. Okay.
I'm going to say the mackerel tuna fillets mackerel tuna definitely works for catching the crabs. Nice bit of smelly old man tuna. Brings home the bacon. Probably the best two crabs we've got, these ones.
Boys like this little hole.
Yeah.
We've had some good ones out of here, even when we've missed them in other spots. Whoa!
Good crabs. Nice and full. Worn down claws, just as you want to see a nice crab.
Kevy's pretty comfortable with his crab handling.
Till one bites me.
Till one bites you.
Then I get uncomfortable in a hurry.
In China they call him crap man.
Yeah, because I can't say crab. That's so funny. The crab man! Oh, you're crab man from Australia.
Now give me a good look at him.
Get nice full claws, nice brown crab. Pedal.
Okay. Happy, love?
Happy now. Yeah, that's good. Oh, we've got to be happy with this. Go on.
Not a shabby morning.
That's not...
It's a nice little box of mud crabs there, Kevy.
Yeah, 10 crabs. I've got 10 crabs at 7 bucks.
So we'll get back, we can only have 8, yeah?
No, 8 each. Valley came in on the crab, Queen of the Crabs. That was a fly rod. These are such a pretty good thing.
Everything's great on a fly rod.
Oh, everything's all done on a fly rod. This is one of the fish we were looking for yesterday, but too dark to see it.
Got our crabs all ready there for our guests coming for lunch today. Lovely little school.
Little golden
Oh, look, isn't he beautiful? That is a nice little fish in the morning sun.
So pretty, the colours. What do they call them? Golden corally. Righto, we've got to keep moving.
We got
Much as I'd like to catch another one of those, if I drop the fly rod down there, I probably will.